So I wasn't patient enough. You'll notice my issue here. My issue is that I used width twice. So I said this dot width instead of this dot height. If you were paying attention when I typed this, then you've probably been screaming the whole time. Notice that now I need to go back into my button definition here and fix some things. So let's take this back to 100. And let's take this back to 40 and see if my original numbers look pretty good. They look okay. I can even shrink the width of this thing a little bit, right? If I can get this going. So there's my button. And let's see if the on-click works. It won't work yet because I haven't tested that. I just adjusted this by accident. Let's do this again. So right now the on-click part's not coming. In order to make it check for the click, I have to enter in a mouse clicked event handler, FUNCTION, and in here I will check for button one dot handle mouse click. Right? Processing has a built-in mouse event handler called mouse clicked. We just have to define what it's supposed to do. So it will call mouse clicked when I click the mouse, and if I'm inside the button, it'll handle that. So let's try this now. Yes, it does. Now, because I don't have a draw function, it just covered up my button and we're done. But I wanted to let you know that this is how we set this up. If I want to restart it with this code, I can hit restart. Okay, one more time. The button constructor is what we set up to define the attributes of a button. Make sure that you spell all these words right or you'll have an embarrassing error like I had. Our button has a draw function which will make it show up on the screen, and then it has some mouse handling functions. First, this function checks to see if we are within the boundaries of the button, and then this function, handle mouse click, tells it what to do if we've been clicked and our mouse is inside the button. If we're outside the button, it does nothing. If we're inside the button, it calls on click. When you create an instance of a button, you make a new button and you send it an object that has all the config information, including an on-click function. Whenever you want that button to be drawn, you have to do a button.draw. Now, notice, as I said before, if I click my button, the background gets drawn and I don't draw the button again. If you want it to keep drawing the button, you just put in a draw function. So we can fix that error just by sticking button.draw inside the draw function. Now if I restart, it starts out white. If I click, it's gray, but it's still there. Okay. Alright, I'm going to put these two videos together, and now we'll have a little reusable instruction to remind you how to set these buttons up in your programs. Good luck.